we've got the original prototype on the screen here, and
You'll get it.
so that was latter part of '72 when that created. When that
Yeah,
was-
my recollection is I started the design for Pong in June of '72. We had it running in about 3 months, and it was in a cabinet that Nolan could take around and show to people to see if the Bally wanted to do it. At the time, we weren't supposed to be a manufacturing company. We were going to be an engineering company and cash royalty checks. I think Nolan figured out that that was a bad idea, that this thing was worth much more than giving it to Bally. But nevertheless, so Ted and Nolan said, let's put it in a box and see if on location, because we had a route of pinball machines in the area and wanted to see if anybody played this silly game. It was kind of crazy because the only video game that requires 2 people, there's no one-player mode. And there really weren't any instructions, although Nolan said it had to have instructions. So the instructions were insert quarter. Ball will serve automatically, and avoid missing ball for high score. That was my one, yeah. Anyway.
It's actually good advice for life.
Yes. Well, it could be on my tombstone. Yeah. So that was, and then again, of course, the history of the Pong did exceedingly well. I think it surprised even Nolan. I mean, one day I came back from fixing it where the problem was it was so full of quarters, it wouldn't take any more quarters. I didn't know that, it wouldn't work. So I opened up the coin box and the quarters gushed out. And I filled my pockets with quarters, got the game working, came back the next day, put the quarters on the table with Nolan. I said, this is what was wrong with the machine. We need a bigger coin box. And he goes, we got something here.
We can solve that problem.
A high-class problem. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'd gone to Chicago to see if I couldn't get Bally and Midway to.
Well, you had a contract for a video game, an arcade piece, and a pinball machine. And they were sending us money, and Bally was a dominant coin-op manufacturer in the world. And I think it was very smart in retrospect from them, because we were this up-and-coming little company with this weird kind of product. And on the thing of keep your friends close and your enemies closer, they had access to us, and that was cool.
Yeah.
And that was helpful. They weren't fighting us, at least. And but then you had the problem because they wanted to pick up Pong. And
No, they actually didn't. I wanted them to, because I had pitched them on a driving game,
which didn't exist at the time.
Of course not.
Why build it till
But
someone's
what
ready to
they and I thought, gee, we've got this game. It's 5 months ahead of schedule.
Yeah, it's not a driving game.
It's not a driving game, but maybe I could get them to take this instead and fulfill the contract. And they said, maybe. And then I got home. Al told me how much it was earning. And I thought to myself, we should build this thing.
And I remember, shortly after that, there was a meeting at Andy Capp's Tavern where we were at the bar, Ted Dabney, you and me, and you said, we're going to the manufacturing. And Ted and I said, bullshit, we're not going to manufacturing, we're engineers. And you won.
Well, the theory, we had just enough money to build 13.
Yes.
The orange fronts.
I remember that. And we bought a truck to drive it down to LA.
Well, no, that was later. And we pushed it into manufacture so fast. The long lead time item was the
power supply.
No, it was the cardboard. That's why we had to buy the truck, because we had sales.
Oh, the packing. But there was another problem. The first ones we built, we couldn't get the 5-volt, all you engineers in the audience, there's a 5-volt power supply, the LM309, which was perfect for this thing. We couldn't get them. It was so new, so we actually put external 5-volt power supplies. It had an adjustment knob on it for the 5-volt. We were selling to people that fix pinball machines with big screwdrivers and big files. And when something didn't work, they'd turn every knob to make it better. And they were blowing boards out, so we had to get those back eventually and put in different boards, yeah.
Good.
But yeah.
So you want to talk about this picture, or just?
Sure. You want to even talk about it, Nolan, or should we just?
You go ahead.
It was a picture taken in early '73. Ted Dabney is on the left. The Pong machine is on the right, Nolan with his popular polka dot shirt. And I'm at the far end with lots of hair. And the guy and the next guy with the glasses we won't talk about.
Finance guy.
We let him go.
He didn't work out.